Welcome to Two Sisters, Two Mics, the Unapologetic podcast. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Marie. And we're two very close sisters that live far apart.
We invite you to eavesdrop on our private chats and rages about everything. Life, mothers, relationships. It's all here.
Let's have a laugh. Hi.
Hi. How are things going with you and Corey these days? What's new in marriagehood?
Well,
Lovelyhood.
He's been really happy. He's doing really good at work.
I wanted to ask him how his new, if he's happy with his new job.
Yeah, he's really enjoying it and he's doing really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is really good. He's goofy and fun and happy. So that's nice to live with.
Yeah, that's like the best version of him.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
He's very playful.
Yeah.
Although when the Oilers didn't win, that was doomsday. It was
Oh, really?
A big dark cloud in the house.
Really?
And then it was bedtime and I'm tucking in Elle, and it was funny because that day I had dropped off Elle at her show rehearsal. And she thought that we were really late, but we weren't. We were maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes late.
Yeah.
And she was nervous about where she had to go and which room and blah, blah, blah. So she demanded I walk her into the building, which I did. And then as soon as she knew where she was going to go, she just said, bye. And she was so incredibly rude to me. Or leave now, or I don't remember exactly what she said. So just kind of stood there as she walked away. She turned around, she saw me just kind of standing there staring at her. And then I left, and I know I know the whole freedom from influence thing, right? Free from the influence of others and freeing others from your own influence, which is something I'm really trying to practice even more so than ever. But it's really difficult with family. For me,
especially little shithead kids.
I'm much better on some days. I'm way better than others. That moment I was just like swearing under my breath all the way back to the car, and I sent Corey a text saying, Elle was unbelievably rude to me today. You're picking her up. And so of course I didn't think it through. It was during the time when the Oilers game was on. Corey's been a diehard fan of the Oilers since he was a child.
Yeah.
So anyways, I see him and it's like no language coming from him. Like he's just very quiet. Nothing. I'm getting nothing from him. He watches the game. We're upstairs. You can hear him swearing downstairs. You guys fucking suck. And I'm just like, excuse me. Like, come on. Anyways. So he didn't even finish watching the entire game. He doesn't usually get that wrapped up like that. So I was a little like, come on, take it easy.
Yeah.
And Elle, when I was tucking her in, she was like, Dad's just really unhappy. And he comes and he goes, no, I'm not unhappy. I turn around, I look at him, I go, yes, you are really unhappy. Because
of the Oilers.
Yeah, because of the Oilers. Because the whole house could feel it.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next day he was fine, but it was just, I have a very hard time empathizing when it comes to professional sports because first of all, I feel it's rigged. Second of all, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And I find it's a lot more fun if I'm sitting there watching the game in the arena. I can totally enjoy the game and enjoy watching it. But when I'm sitting at home, I find it so boring.
Yeah.
Just watching them go back and forth. And I know there's a lot of hockey fans out there that are just like crazy hockey fans. I just don't get it. So other than that, Corey's doing good. How's Jamie?
That's all you have to say about Corey?
Well, that's really all I have to say. Like, when it comes to Corey, it's pretty simple. Like he goes to work, he comes home, we have dinner. He's either in his office or he sits down and watches his show. I go to bed early. That's it.
Do you know that I've been with Jamie for 20 years?
20 years?
20 years.
It's a long time.
It's insane. Is that correct? 20 years? Yeah, 20 years.
When I went and chaperoned that camping trip last week or the week before, whenever it was, I was sitting with two moms and they were like, yeah, all of our friends, or the majority of our friends, are just waiting for the kids to get older.
So that they can
leave their husbands.
That's so sad. Awful? That's terrible.
I find that so sad.
It's also kind of heartwarming. Heartwarming. Because it's like, something's not working.
Something's not quite right.
Something's not working.
I have another friend who has been through divorce, has been seeing a man for years since that divorce.
Yeah.
And she swears the only reason it has worked is because he lives in a different house.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I have my, I think me and Jamie are getting along better now than ever, is because now I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, I'm in my own space. Mm-hmm. I don't have that role of being the housewife, whatever that role is, like where I feel like I have to like cook and kind of take care. I mean, that could work for other people, whatever you want. But for me, it was just like figuring out my role in this house had nothing to do with being like a caretaker to his needs.
That's how you looked at it?
That's how I looked at it. But he's taking care of me, though. I don't know. I'm still trying to sort it out.
Yeah, you've had a struggle with that. The whole making the meals, cooking, cleaning, the quintessential homemaker role.
Well, it's because I didn't realize that was the role I was signing up for when, like, it's like you kind of get stuck in this societal sort of push or tidal wave into what is just what you do. And I didn't critically think about what I actually want to do and how I want to spend my time.
I don't know if many people do.
Well, I'm sure some, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm very thankful that we've created these children together. I think that was the most important reason for us coming together. But him as like someone who I want to spend time with outside of that is not really, I can't see that. I don't see him. His role in my life is the father of my kids, and we can kind of get along and be team players. But for like someone who I feel I can be completely myself with and be goofy with and like have a certain connection that I don't even understand what I'm looking for because I didn't see it in my parents.
Well, that's where I was going to go. I'm like, well, really, what connection did we have with our own dad?
Yeah.
And what setup did we live in and see in their roles, our mother and father, and how our house was set up and how that was run? Because that will definitely play a role or play some sort of something in how we think the world turns. Right?
Well, 100%. And then on top of that, there's many layers. Then there's like the cultural norms and then the expectations, cultural norms and expectations.
And all that, right?
Yeah. So it's like all of that has to fall. All of that is breaking, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why when you said that all of these women are just waiting, it's like, oh, that makes me think like I'm not the only one who is questioning and like feeling stuck.
Yeah.
Or like I've done something wrong. It's like there's a bigger picture going on.
There always is. And they also said that, or the one mom says that her coworker has been in and out of love and eventually married her husband since grade 7.
Mm-hmm.
And they're head over heels in love with each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
they have sex every day.
Hmm.
They text every day. They are, I don't know if they have kids.
Hmm.
Not sure on that one, but they are completely opposite of what I have.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't help but do comparisons, but that's important that you don't, though, as well. Try not to.
Yeah. So, what is it that makes them stick together in that way compared to,
Well,
what you have?
remember that gay guy that I told you came into work,
Mm-hmm.
and he walked through the door and he said, how's it going? He was coming for his appointment. I said, "Oh, it's strange." And I never usually answer that way,
Mm-hmm.
but it was truly a strange day that day. It was a weird Monday or something. And he goes, "Yeah, it really is strange." And we just got into this like deep and meaningful, spiritual, energetic conversation exchange. And he's a man in his late 50s, I would think,
Mm-hmm.
flaming gay.
Yeah.
And we ended up sharing some stories about each other and how we are, and he was asking me, so can you be like this with other people you work with? And I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like this? Like, how many other people in your life can you talk like this with? And I said, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, that's actually pretty good. I have 5
Mm-hmm.
that I can talk like this with. And he started telling me about how he had this dream about this person that he had this professor he had an affair with when he was in his 20s and he was going to university. And the dream was that he died. And then 2 weeks later, he gets notice that he has died. He actually did die.
Oh, wow.
But he hadn't actually thought about him in quite some time. But that connection, he says, you just connect with certain people throughout your life that just kind of appear in your life, and you're lucky to get one of those connections, right?
Mm.
So back to the marriage thing, you may have this princess and prince idea from Disney that you need to marry your soulmate, but we talked about what that looks like, and I brought you up. I said my soulmate is my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Not what you would think, not what you were raised to think your soulmate would be, right?
Right. Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah, no, my partner's not my soulmate either. I learned that long ago." It's really funny. But he has a friend that he considers a soulmate because he has that deep connection with.
So not everyone gets to line up with their partner to be their soulmate and to create that kind of intimacy. Um, and it can roll into like sexual intimacy or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
being living under the same roof. And but that's
Mm-hmm.
what I do want, that though. Like, I do want a partner that I feel like I can say
Mm-hmm.
anything to. I feel like it's extremely intimate to be able to have that
Mm-hmm.
and to feel safe doing
Mm-hmm.
it with
And you
somebody.
can. I think us and the relationship we had with Dad, which was not a close one,
Yeah.
was not a comfortable one, was
No.
not an easy one, was a very difficult one, very uncomfortable relationship that has bled into every single one of my
Male.
male relationships, whether it
Yeah.
be a friend or not or otherwise.
Yeah.
There's always an element, whether it's a boss, whether it's a brother-in-law or my husband or anybody of the male species. There's not that level of comfort. There's never been a level of comfort. And I know that now more than ever. And I've never really thought of it until time has gone by and you get older and wiser. But I feel that there's a purpose to getting together with who you do, because I've learned so much
Mm-hmm.
being with Corey, and I love him incredibly, and I can't actually imagine being with anyone other than him.
Like ever
So,
again?
no,
Wow.
not really. Not today.
Not today. Good answer. Yeah, I've kind of just settled into um, really embracing what I have in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds cheesy, and you can hear that 1,000 times, but to actually like live it for me has just been kind of freeing and like a huge amount of surrender to like, this is what it is. I just feel grateful for whatever is happening, like the level of communication and
Mm-hmm.
support and acceptance that I have with where I live, who I live with, all of it. That doesn't mean that I'm just accepting this as the best it's going to be. And it doesn't mean that I don't have desires beyond this, but they don't pull me out of where I am, making me not happy or miserable with what I have. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like, it's the opposite. It's like maybe it gives me more positivity to bring more of what I want into my life, whatever that'll look like in the
Yeah,
future. I
whatever
don't,
that looks like. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because usually, well, for me, what I've received and according to what I've asked for has somewhat felt the same, but looked very different. And I know we can get into that deeply, but and that's a whole other ball of worms.
Well, I mean, you get exactly what you need because it's always for our highest, greatest good.
Yeah,
It really is,
so
even
in
if it
that you
doesn't
have to
feel like
be
it.
no, for sure. So in that simply put, we have realized, I know you and I are actually on the same page on this right now, is that we actually really are grateful for where we are and what we have. And we are living more in the moment ever now than ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that doesn't mean like, yeah, it's such a paradox. It's like the more that we accept exactly what is there, it opens up more for us.
Mm-hmm. It's out of our control, but it is in our control because we can wake up and decide whether we're going to have a good day or not. And that will set the tone for our day and our life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what we receive is only going to be equivalent to the frequency that we give off.
Yeah. And lately I've had my middle finger up and been like, fuck you all. No, I'm just joking.
And what have you received?
Ugh. Lots of taco beef.
Lots of it. Yeah. I just try
Okay.
not, I don't overthink things. I just try to live moment to moment. I think it's really helped me.
Yeah, hugely. It's simple, right?
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna rock on to
Okay.
the rest of my day.
Okay. Talk to
All
you
right.
soon. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Two Sisters, Two Mics, the Unapologetic podcast. It's been a blast.
Hoped you liked it. If not, that's all right. We'll be here again.